Hi, everybody. It is Friday, August 23rd, and this is Mr. Reichler's weekly webcast. To begin with, a couple of announcements from some of our specialist teachers. Mr. Junta is putting together our VEX Robotics Competition Team. This is open for 4th and 5th graders, and they will meet Wednesday and Friday mornings from 7:15 to 7:45, where they will design and build VEX IQ robots. For more information, go to tritsciencelab.org, and all applications are going to be due by August 26th. Also forming right now is the Yearbook Club, and that's from Mrs. Pasquale and Dr. Swift, also open for 4th and 5th graders. There will be an informational meeting for students Monday, the 26th, from 2:30 to 3 in Dr. Swift's classroom. For more information, you can email Mrs. Pasquale, and that's courtney.pasquale@cobbk12.org. Moving on, I've put some grades in the grade book this week, and we're starting to get into the swing of things, and they're doing pretty good overall. You can access all your kids' grades through Parent Vue. If you have not registered for Parent Vue, there should have been a registration sheet in the open house information in the envelope of their testing results. I included it in that packet. If you have misplaced it, you can contact the front office and they'll be able to get you a new sheet to turn on your Parent Vue account. This is an account that you will use throughout your child's school career here in Cobb County. And from 4th grade on, you can access all their grades, everything, and stay up to date daily, weekly, and knowing what's going on as far as grades and stuff. And speaking of grades, grade recovery. Some of you may have noticed that there was a correct sign and return note on their tests that came back if they didn't do that great. And that is grade recovery, and we allow them to correct their mistakes and send it back in, or in some cases I may choose to retest them, and they can bring their grade up to a maximum of a 74, which is the lowest number for a C. And that we'll be doing as well as needed. The September special schedule is available in the classroom information tab in their OneNote. So if you need to know what day they're doing what, all that information can be found there. And coming up next Friday is our first big behavior reward, and this is Lunch with the Doctor. If you would like to come and watch this episode with your kids, so long as they buy their ticket, you are more than welcome to come and watch. Kind of awkward if you're here, but they're not. But hey, if you're really a Doctor Who fan, come on down. We'll be watching Season 1, Episode 1, Rose, which this is starring Christopher Eccleston as Doctor Who. And please, if you can, come on out and join us for this one or one in the future. We'd love to have you come and join us. You might be wondering what's going on in class and what we're doing. Well, here we go. In math, we have been working on place value and rounding, and we're finishing that up with a shopping spree, buying supercars, and hopefully they've told you about that. We'll be moving into addition starting next week. And reading, we have been doing a novel study, Love That Dog by Sharon Creech, and I'm sure you've heard your kids making their posts on Seesaw for their reader's response, rather. And we've also been writing poetry. Yes, indeed, Leodoli. More on that later. In writing, we have been working on creating characters and character traits and how to build a character that has multiple layers to them and different aspects. And in science, we have been running around like crazy, making science videos demonstrating the day cycle and the seasons and why we have them, which is a big sticking point with our science curriculum. And this is it's a hard concept for them to get their heads around. That's all I got. Everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Have a fantastic weekend.